Alrighty, today's topic, slow and mid-tempo double bass. I received a video of one of our academy students in our closed Facebook group. His name is Mark, and he is facing the following challenge. Mark spent the last couple of months actually working on the ankle technique, and he's able to play double bass from 140, 150 up to 200 BPM with ease. But now Mark is facing the following challenge. He spent so much time at those tempos 140, 150 and above with the ankle technique that he kind of lost the feel for double bass at slower tempos. I'm talking about tempos from 100 to 140 beats per minute. So let's watch a short little demonstration clip of Mark's current challenge. So here's what's happening right now. Mark got used to the ankle technique, and actually, as you know, the ankle technique is pretty efficient. Actually, the pedal is doing all of the work, so the spring tension and the momentum of the returning beater is helping you to play faster stuff, and you don't need to waste any energy. Looks something like this. So now Mark is used to relaxing his upper legs, just using his calves, and actually, you know, his endurance with the ankle technique just went through the roof. But the fact that you're not wasting any energy at those tempos at 140, 150 up to 200 is actually also the biggest downside. Your body always wants to go the easy way and not waste any energy. So at slow tempos, actually Mark's calves want to take over, and he's not using his upper leg. So he has a hard time controlling the pedal, and that's what we just saw in that clip right there. So advice for everyone: if you're working on the ankle technique at those tempos from 150 up to 200 BPM, don't neglect those lower tempos. I'm talking about 80, 100, 120 beats per minute, and also work on your full leg motion. So basically what we want to do right now is build up the confidence again in performing at those tempos with his upper leg, and Mark will be fine. And here's how that works. So Mark, all you need is this short little workout routine I'm gonna show you right now. Takes only 10 minutes. Do this 4 times per week for 2 or 3 weeks and you will be fine. Before we start with the workout, there are 2 possible foot positions that are important for you. Just choose the one that feels best for you and go with that one for the next couple of weeks. First foot position, explained by the one and only Derek Roddy, flat foot technique. I'm gonna demonstrate it on the floor real quick. So basically you're using a quick contraction of your hip flexor to raise the weight of your leg, and you're also using a static contraction of your shin muscle, the tibialis anterior, to keep your foot in place. The second approach, the second foot position that actually Simon Schilling, the Bloodhammer, drummer of Marduk, former drummer of Belphegor, uses, is the following. He's using a static contraction from his calves, so he's raising his heel just like that, but it's a static contraction, not a contraction to relaxation, static contraction. And he's using a quick contraction and relaxation of his hip flexor again, looks like this. Again, static contraction of your calves and quick contraction and relaxation of the hip flexor. You want to make sure when you train just your hip flexor that your calf muscle is not actively involved. Both ways work perfectly fine. For me, the flat foot technique like this feels a bit more comfortable, but again, that's just preference. Choose one of those 2 options and you will be fine. Go with that one. By the way, both of these approaches I explained in the Q&A lesson section of the Drum Technique Academy. So Derek Roddy explained his flat foot technique in detail, and Simon Schilling, the Bloodhammer, explained his way of playing double bass at those tempos with this static contraction of his calves in his DTA lesson as well. Alrighty, now let's focus on the workout. Again, it takes 10 minutes to complete, so just 10 minutes. Do this 4 times per week. For me personally, when I'm working on technique with this kind of short workouts, I always do them Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is my day off. Thursday and Friday, again doing the workouts, and I take the weekends off as well. So Mark, do this for 2 or 3 weeks and you will be fine. And there's one more thing I got to mention right here, right now. If you're facing the same challenge as Mark at the moment, then I don't really recommend to start with this workout on the bass drum pedal. Actually, I recommend to start with this workout practicing on the floor. Reason for that is that the returning beater, so the beater swing and also the spring tension, influences you a lot. So it can take you off balance, and especially if you're not used to using a certain muscle group at the moment, this kind of sets you off balance and make things difficult for you. So to start out, I would recommend to first start practicing that workout on the floor. Once you got that down, I recommend to stay on the floor, don't switch to the base drum pedal, and start using ankle weights. So just get some ankle weights. I recommend 1.5 kilogram. That's a great practicing tool. Work on that one again on the floor with the ankle weights. Same workout, you're gonna train your hip flexor really effectively that way. And once you're able to perform the full 10-minute workout with the ankle weights on the floor from 100 to 140 beats per minute, then it's time to get rid of the ankle weights and just perform this workout on the pedals. That's it. So let's see what this workout looks like. So the workout starts at 100 beats per minute and we just play consecutive eighth notes for 1 minute straight. So after that first minute, we're gonna switch to quarter notes and eighth notes, a mix of quarter notes and eighth notes for a minute straight, and then the tempo increases automatically to 110 BPM and we repeat the same thing over and over again. So if you follow these guidelines closely, there's no way that you can fail. Actually, it's pretty easy. You just have to train a certain muscle group and you will be fine. One final piece of advice I want to give you is the following. At tempos above, at 140 BPM and above 140 BPM, you will see that your technique starts to change a little bit. At a certain tempo, it's not enough to just actively lift the weight of your leg off the pedal by a quick contraction of your hip flexor. At one point you will also hit this kind of threshold where you also need the muscle groups in the lower part of your upper leg. So I'm talking about your hamstrings and especially your glutes to help you accelerate your leg on the down motion as well. So it's not just a quick contraction to lift the weight off the pedal, it's also a quick contraction of your hamstrings and glutes especially to push the footboard down again. This starts to happen at tempos above 140 BPM, so at around 150 you will start to feel that one. If you want to work on your bass drum technique at slow and mid tempos, I've uploaded the full workout video at drumtechniqueacademy.net. Over there you can also find more than 60 in-depth lessons on different double bass techniques, ranging from the flat foot technique to the ankle technique, swivel technique, heel toe technique, and so on. And of course, we've also added the click track of today's workout routine and also the guitar profile of that click track if you want to increase the tempo even further and push your own limits even further. So make sure to check that one out if you want to take your drumming skills to the next level. In the end, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, that always helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to subscribe to join our drumming community right away. Alrighty my friends, that's it for today's video. Hope you're having a great day. Cheers from Vienna. Bye bye.